So I know the main focus of this channel is supposed to be lore-based videos, but with all the exciting news, announcements and releases that have been coming recently, we feel we have to talk about these things too. The lore isn't going anywhere, so don't worry. So there has been a doozy of a rumour. Metal Gear Solid is being remade again and is coming to PS5 and PC. This news comes from the YouTube channel Red Gaming Tech, who has been known to provide some accurate leaks in the past. According to their source, who apparently has a 100% accurate track record, this remake of MGS will be a full remake from the ground up, not just a HD remaster or anything like that. Now, in my opinion, this rumour does make a lot of sense. After the success of games like Final Fantasy VII getting a remake, why wouldn't they pour a ton of money into one of the most beloved PlayStation franchises of all time? They have already proven that the series cannot continue canonically without Hideo Kojima, so why not just redo his genius? It's almost guaranteed money. But this begs the question, does Metal Gear Solid really need a remake? Let's discuss. So, since the release of the original Metal Gear Solid in 1998, there has been multiple remakes of sorts of the classic game. First, to tie in with the release of the game's sequel, Sons of Liberty, MGS1 was remade exclusively for GameCube under the name Twin Snakes. The main purpose for this game was to have a better feeling of one complete story from MGS1 to MGS2, with the same game engine and controls being used for both. Now, while this game received some mixed reviews, mainly from fans, for the use of the over-the-top cinematics, it was overall a very solid game and was a clear labour of love from the creators, and personally, I loved it. I genuinely still find it as playable today as I did upon its release. But having said that, I did very recently play through the original Metal Gear Solid and found that very enjoyable, despite the extremely outdated graphics and controls, which really says something for just how gripping the story is. So skipping ahead a few years, with the release of Metal Gear Solid 4, images were leaked of Shadow Moses, the setting from the original, but with modern graphics, beginning the rumours of a ground-up remake to tie in with the franchise's most recent release. However, this turned out to be a mission within number 4 that involved Solid Snake returning to Shadow Moses. But with this being one of the most memorable and fan favourite moments from the entire game, demand to see the classic remade was higher than ever, but sadly, this went nowhere. Then, more recently, in 2016, a video of a fan-made remake surfaced, showing off the classic environments from the game, but remade with the Unreal Engine 4. This gathered a lot of attention from fans, but was soon shut down by Konami. But the impact had already been made clear. Fans still wanted the game remade. It's now been over 5 years since the release of Metal Gear Solid 5 and Hideo Kojima's departure from Konami. We'll just ignore Metal Gear Survive altogether. But it's clear that the interest is still high for more Metal Gear. But to answer my own question, do we really need this remake? Well, because of Twin Snakes being the definitive remake, I would have said no. However, if you want to play through the Metal Gear Solid saga and want to start from this chapter with the graphics and controls updated from the PS1 days, then it's no simple task to just get hold of a copy of Twin Snakes. It was released in 2004 and never received a re-release on later consoles. It also had a fairly low print run, and because of the rarity of the game, it isn't sold or even traded on as often or as commonly as other games on older consoles. People have been paying upwards of $100 for it online. So taking this into consideration, I think a remake is a good idea. Having said that, I would also be more than happy with the HD remaster of Twin Snakes on modern day consoles. But who am I to complain about a ground up remake of what is, in my opinion, the greatest video game of all time? How do you guys feel about this rumour? Do you hope it's true? And do you think MGS even needs a remake? We would love to hear your thoughts on this topic in the comments down below. So as you know, we are still a brand new channel, So if you're enjoying the content, please feel free to leave us a like and a subscribe. It would really help us out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time on Explore.